And welcome all. It's
Hello, all.
Mr. Drone Tickets International Sunday Show live. How you doing, everyone? All
We're
good?
all right, but Kev is not.
And Kev is under the weather.
Oh,
That's really it's because the sun's shining. That's what he is. I know he's having a
He's got
barbecue. I
retirement
know he's
height.
having a barbecue. Anyway, no, he's not
Retirement
very
height.
well, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Hope you're back next week with us.
Yeah.
And Marcus has got something.
Marcus is bringing out the sweeties.
Oh,
Anyway,
what you doing?
bright light.
it's a laser.
I've been blinding myself with stage lights all day. Setting up stage lights.
Just messing with you.
Anyway, how is everyone? They're all good, right?
Yeah, really good, thank you.
We had a little flight today, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Terry and
flight
Jackie
today,
were out
yes,
fine. In
yes, we did.
España.
In España.
Which
And
next
someone
month,
didn't get cheese on her tostada.
I can't believe it, right? 7 years I've lived in Spain, tostadas for lunch pretty much every day. And this restaurant ran out of cheese. I don't know what to order
No
without-
queso.
No queso.
No queso. She smiled at me and said,
they've got
Kenny,
any
no
shops around there.
queso.
No queso.
How can they
No
run out of
queso.
shops? I mean, how can they run out of cheese and just nip down the road and buy some?
Well, Harvey said they should have, but, they didn't.
It's
In
funny.
fairness, though, the
It's
place
just fun.
was absolutely packed.
Behold the power of cheese.
I
Yeah,
know.
so everyone ate your cheese, Jackie. That's what he was. Terry said it was busy in there, so they all ate the cheese. I bet you walk
Oh,
around
I
there.
didn't.
everyone
Oh, he had
else-
salad.
I've got extra
I had
helpings of
salad.
cheese, so Jackie can't have any.
No cheese.
There we are.
Ooh, with the
Right.
cheese
I have
dip.
history with cheese.
Let's see who's in the chat today.
Rick's in the house. He didn't have
What?
cheese on
So
his
we have
tostada.
Mark, Suzanne. We have Mark, Suzanne. We have Laurie,
The word
and we
is
have Chuck.
Del,
How's it?
Simon, Bob, Jason, and Captain Joe. Hi, Del Monte. Out of cheese, the world is ending.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just reading down the list.
Oh right. Stevie Knowles. He says,
Stevie.
evening peeps.
See you next month, Stevie.
Yeah. Patrick Morris. Hi,
Patrick.
Steve. Yep. Stephen, Laurie,
Patrick,
Keith,
yep.
Mark, Sue. Anyone else you like?
Quack, quack.
And Caroline's in the chat.
Sweet Caroline.
Caroline.
We'll see you next month.
Good times never been so good. So good. So good.
Very good.
Right, so who is...
Now,
Right,
sweet
question
now.
for you, Jackie. Who is
Jason's in.
Algae Photo Art? I don't know who that is.
Jason's in.
Oh.
How many photos? What?
I can't even pronounce it. Alegre Photo Art.
Allegro.
Oh, Alexandra.
There you go.
Alegre.
That's
He's in
Alexandra.
the house.
Alejandra.
She's in Mallorca.
Yeah, Mallorca.
I recognise that name.
Alejandra.
Up in Mallorca.
Brandon.
Something in
Buenas
Mallorca.
tardes, Alejandra.
Anyone else we got? Anyone else?
Very nice. Very pretty place.
Written from above. I haven't seen that. He's leaving on.
Channel.
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah,
Jones. Yeah. Simon. Hi, Simon. How you doing? SJM Drones is in the house.
Marcus, please don't sing. I think that's
Oh, Steve
so
Jeunesse. Hi,
unfair.
Steve. How you doing? Bud's in the house. Good old Bud. Johnny Mac. Keith. Bob. Hi, Bob. We just talked about you, Bob.
Yeah. His ears were burning.
Rick Mead. How you doing, Rick?
Where? Is Rick
He
in?
didn't have cheese on his tostada either. Nor did
Look,
Harvey.
here he is, look. Hi, everyone at DSI.
Never going back
No.
there.
The man from Del Monte's in.
Dill! He couldn't come today. He was supposed to come today,
Oh, no. Not
but
good.
his cover let him down.
Is,
Right,
is,
so-
is Tom in today,
Covered
TC?
everyone. I think we've covered everyone. Yep,
What?
that's it. So if I've missed you, my apologies. Welcome anyone, because you're always welcome, all of you.
I haven't seen Rick.
Right, so we have 34 people currently watching. So 34 likes.
24.
Just a subtle
Really
hint.
quite.
Just a subtle
Allegro
hint there.
photo. Oh,
Right, anyway,
Todo bien.
without further ado, all the way from the mountains.
Oh, what?
The mountains. Yeah, it is.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
And there she is.
Yay!
Move the screen in the right order. It seems weird.
Hawaii.
Anyway, Lavina, welcome to our 1 hour of madness. Well, it could be mad. Anyway, so you got here all right. You found your way over the cliff and over down the other side, yeah?
Yes, I did, just in time. I just propelled right off the mountain, right into this desk chair.
There you go.
Perfect.
Absolutely brilliant.
Abseiled, all that is really, really good.
Have you still got your hooks? Have you still got your hooks there? Have you... Let me look.
That's what it says here.
Do you know when I first looked up, it was like something like Edward Scissorhands.
Only problem is there's no ice here.
Yeah, not enough ice.
Not enough ice.
Which island in Hawaii were you originally from, Lavina?
I'm sorry?
Which island in Hawaii?
Oahu.
Oahu, yeah.
Oahu, yes.
Yeah, okay. I try and pronounce it correctly, but I mess it up every time.
That's
yeah.
okay. That's okay.
Because every vowel is pronounced separately, right? And
Yes.
yeah.
We're just actually talking. Tom's has joined us in the chat. We're just talking about
His ears were burning as
yeah,
well.
his ears are burning. You thought someone talked about me. I bet it's that lot on those figures.
It's all nice stuff, honest.
But there's no ice on Oahu. There is on Maui, right? And there is on
the Big
Kona,
Island.
the Big
On
Island.
the Big Island of Hawaii,
Yeah.
where I can't remember, is it Kilauea? That's over 13,000 feet. But I don't ice climb in Hawaii. I actually moved there, and I was on the East Coast. My husband's originally from the East Coast, and I met him in Oahu, and we got married, and we moved up to the East Coast. And from there, I learned how to rock climb and ice climb. And I've been there for almost 40 years. And then we came down here to Las Vegas to retire. So
Cool.
Yeah.
And I
I do.
there
There is some ice up in the Mount Charleston area. In
Mount
fact,
Charleston,
I think
sure.
one of the videos that's in the lineup today is one of the areas that I really want to go to climb ice this winter. But other than that, I either go ice climbing back northeast in New Hampshire or out in Colorado.
Yeah.
Good ice out there too.
Oh, I imagine Colorado. Yeah, that's high country.
Steve Janess, who's in Vermont, said I lived at Schofield Barracks for 4 years.
Oh yes, my husband was stationed there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps they know each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm trying to think how old Steve is actually, but yeah, he could well be. So, and Johnny Depp, hi Johnny Depp. I always call him Johnny Depp. It's got to be. It's got to be Johnny. Anyway,
His name's Sebastian.
all right. Well, on this show, he's Johnny. So anyway, so how long have you been flying drones for, Lavina?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been flying drones for?
Let's see, almost 11 months.
Ah, right. So it's quite new to it.
Which you will never guess when you see her videos.
Indeed, you won't. So,
No.
well, on that
I
note,
just got to be honest with you, I just got a drone to supplement my GoPro footage on my YouTube channel. That's all. I don't do this for a living. I do have my FAA Part 107, but I'm a recreational flyer and I do donate my footage. But I just do this for fun.
And it's a lot of fun.
well, you do a very good job of it, I must admit. So, without further ado, let's look for the first video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Lovely, eh?
absolutely. So yeah, sort of climbed up those mountains.
When you were filming that one, where were you on the mountain?
I was below them. I was
Oh.
right below them. Whenever I go to film my friends climbing, I always scout the area, and that's one of the benefit of not backpacking, but hiking and rock climbing in that area is that you have the idea of where you need to be, where you need to go when you want to film climbers. Because you don't it still applies, the rule still applies, you don't fly directly over them, but
Yeah.
but what is really nice about the Air 3S that I really love flying about it is the telephoto,
Yeah,
as well as you can be at an angle like above them but behind them, and just point the gimbal down.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom in, yeah?
yeah.
So it's not zoom.
And
It's very good
telephoto, I
too.
mean, I just use the telephoto and keep it on and shoot from there, and it's like, whoa, that came out good.
I mean,
Hey,
the only thing I found about the telephoto lens is obviously when you're between like on telephoto and halfway there, the image quality isn't quite as good. You
you're
need to be
cropping out
one
the
or the
stuff.
other.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you're
it has
cropping
a
in on
lot to do with the settings, and I always use an ND filter filming outdoors.
Right.
I always film in the middle of the day, so
Yeah.
I have to do my best and I use the filters.
So, Lavina, I have to ask you, have you ever been to Yosemite and El Capitan?
No, not yet,
Okay.
Not yet.
not yet.
Just
Good
asking.
answer.
I do want to go, but I have a friend out there, but it gets so crowded. There's so
Oh, I
many
imagine.
people.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a madhouse there.
Yeah.
So,
It is. Well,
and,
so
and the
for
thing is, and the thing is, if I go to Yosemite or any national park, I can't fly a
Not fly
drone
drone.
No,
or anything.
no,
right.
no.
So I mean, I can bring my GoPro. I have
Yeah.
my GoPro,
Mm.
so I can bring that.
But it looks
So,
like
just as
there's
an
many.
explanation for our UK friends, is that American national parks are overloved. Like you don't even know. They're just always just packed,
Yeah.
packed full
Yes.
of people. Yeah.
Yes, and
Mhm.
the trails can be overrun as well.
Right. Right.
Trash. A lot of people don't understand about being outdoors or the leave no trace,
Mm.
meaning, if you're gonna bring in food to eat or snack along the trail, pick up after yourself. Take
Yeah.
care of it. Make it
Or
worth
worse
it.
along the trail. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's stunning sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
So is it just the Air 3S you fly that you haven't got any other drones at all? You haven't got like a mini drone?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
in national parks?
no. You have, what other drones have you got? Is it just the Air 3S that you fly? The only drone you've got?
I have that for now, and I just got a Hover Air X1 Pro Max.
Ah,
And I actually flew it in, what was it? What is that called? Um, Manual control mode.
yeah.
And it
Okay.
actually looks nice. The footage actually came out good. I shot it in 4K 60 frames per second.
Okay.
And I used an ND filter on it too. Fantastic footage.
Mm.
It's got a
I
great
just,
camera on it. The problem with
yes,
that drone, trying to fly it with the controller, is just be careful because it has very limited range. I was in the Caribbean with it, and I thought I lost the drone
uh-huh.
because there.
That's why Marcus, that's why I have the Air 3S.
Yeah. No,
Oh, good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that certainly is a tough cookie drone, as it were. It's almost oyster catcher. So
So Lavina, I'm curious about the Hover Air. So did you get that for the tracking feature so that it could like follow you up the up the mountain or
Yes,
something?
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I plan to do. I might get into mountain biking. One of my climbing friends is also a mountain biker, and there are a lot of mountain biking trails around here. So I probably will end up doing that, and I have the Hover Air to follow me on that, as well as rappelling and rock climbing.
It's a great drone for that. That's what it does really
Tell you what,
well.
Lavina, you don't
Yeah,
you don't want to be mountain biking on those mountains. It's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Those ones.
Yeah, I wouldn't try it. Right, okay, time for another video. Where are we going now? We're going to this one.
Love it.
Amazing.
Love it. Yeah. Right, a question for you, Lavina. Where do you get your music from?
epidemicsound.com.
There you go.
Epidemic.
I was
Sorry, Rick.
wondering, but it all sounds really familiar. But yeah, someone asked in the chat, where did you get it from? So there you go, Rick.
There you go,
Epidemic.
Rick.
There you go.
Epidemic.
Epidemic.
Jackie, did you put a link to Lavina's channel in the chat?
I can do that right away.
Por favor.
Dice por favor.
You got it?
Yeah.
I thought I had
Working
it,
on it.
but we'll carry on with that.
I want it. I want it.
Have you found it? UFOs
Thank you, Jackie.
conscientious be.
Oh, it
More
helps
yes, 3 weeks
why
ago,
you
I've
right,
been
isn't it?
happy with the colour production and footage. Really great stuff, indeed. Yes, it is a great drone. The 3S is a very nice drone indeed. All I need
So,
is
I've had it. Oh, go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
because all I need now is go with my Air 3S is an RC2 Pro, and they seem very rare at the moment.
So what I was going to say is DJI's color science is second to none. So I always hear about people color grading their video off a DJI drone, and I'm going, why? I don't.
Yeah, I
It
must
looks
admit.
so great
What
as it is.
what software
I
do
don't
you what do you edit with, Lavina?
I edit with Wondershare Filmora, and I do use LUTs. I shoot in, let's see, is it D-Log? Yeah,
Yeah.
D-Log M. So,
Yeah.
you know,
D-Log, yeah.
I can add colors. I can color grade afterwards, because what I notice is that filming outdoors, especially if you film in the mountains, you'll notice that you're going to get, you know, dark and light
Yeah.
sections of
Yeah.
sometimes even the same clip or right in that same area. It just changes on you.
Mm.
So shooting in D-Log M, I'm you know, actually able to not have that happen
Yeah, I mean,
in my final edit.
that is the one thing I don't do. I just don't get into that. I just sort of just look at
Well,
what it is. What it is.
I never did it either. I really never did, and I don't know why. I love doing it now.
And you see people doing it, and they get some great results, as we've just seen
Yeah.
from your videos. So yeah, maybe there's something I should look into,
Yeah.
or not. Okay,
Well, so dynamic
Well,
range.
Steve, what are you flying, Steve?
F3S.
Oh yes, you should definitely do. You should fly it in D-Log M and try. Just give it a try. It.
I will try. I will. I shall certainly do that. So,
DJI has their own LUTs too. That you
Yeah,
can
I
use.
downloaded that too. They have their LUTs for the different types of drones,
Right.
and just download the one for the Air 3S.
okay.
Looks
Well,
like a truck every
we'll,
time.
we'll give it a go and see what happens.
In a lot of cases, if I get when I'm filming outdoors, and I have all the settings just right, and not to mention the filter, all the conditions are really, really good. I rarely have to use the LUT. It's if I do use it, then I have to tone it down a little.
Just out of curiosity, what you say you use an ND filter? What do you normally use? A 16?
Oh, for
ND8?
outdoors, for climbing outdoors in the middle of the day, it's usually 32.
Wow.
At least a 32. Yeah, at least a 32.
Because winter is, I'll be looking at my RC, go, oh, where is
Most of the time in UK, if I use an ND32, you wouldn't see anything. It'd be black. Mind you, it has been nice. I can't complain. The weather has been very nice. I think it nearly hit 30 degrees. So this is the UK we're talking about. Right, okay.
36 today on the way home.
Yeah.
It was just too hot.
36. My daughter's just flown out to Ibiza and she said, it was very hot here. I went, really? What surprise?
What's she going for though?
Yeah, she it's very, very hot and humid here. I went, well,
So just to translate for Steve, his temperature was in the 80s, and for Terry and Jackie, their temperature was in the 90s. Just translating. Yeah.
That's nice. That's really, we even have 3-digit temperatures, and I actually was hiking back to the car yesterday, hiking back after rock climbing with my friends. I think it was 100 degrees, and I was like, man, I just don't know why I do this, but I just love to climb so much.
it probably gets all cooler as you get up. Doesn't it?
Yeah, like, depends how high you go, I guess.
Well, actually, I was thinking, does it
Well,
get
I
colder?
wasn't in the mountains climbing yesterday. We were out here at Red Rock Canyon,
Right.
and it's even hotter. Like if you go to
Right.
Spring Mountains National Recreation Area, where Mount Charleston is, and where I usually end up climbing and hiking, it can be anywhere between, let's see, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler
Wow.
because they're at elevation.
Indeed.
That's good on a hot day.
Right, let's find it. Oops, where's my videos gone? They've vanished. Here we go. Let's watch this one. lovely.
That is a massive lake.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
It is
I wanna go
lovely. Have
back.
you been there, Jackie?
No.
Did you guys? Oh, no, I know Jackie came to Las Vegas one time. I wondered if she had
I
ventured
didn't
up
get
to
there.
Lake Tahoe. Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
I think the last time I see
Now,
Phil,
I know that if Jackie comes here to Las Vegas,
I'm
I am
coming.
definitely taking her climbing. I'm going to drag her up that cliff. I don't care. You're coming out climbing with me.
I like climbing
Tell you
things.
what,
well, I'll tell you what, if
I'll
I
run
come
the
over there,
thing
I'll
with a
watch.
drone. I'll be down
I
there
saw-
in my
okay, so
air-conditioned
I saw-
vehicle.
Yeah, that's it.
I saw
Exactly.
a question. I think Tom asked if I recon climbs before I sended them, and the answer is no. I usually recon climbs when I'm going to film them. As far as climbing them, then it wouldn't be an adventure.
No, no, indeed.
So, and usually for climbers, we have beta. Beta is like information, and we
Yeah.
have beta ahead of time. We can do research. We have an online resource that we can find out about all the routes, who did the first ascent, who put the route up, how long the route is, what the distance, the elevation, how to get there, how many pitches, how difficult, because each route is graded from easy to difficult. So
It's a bit like
The easy one is
Wiki
the easy
for
one is the
climbers.
ladder.
Yeah, wiki lock for climbers.
Wouldn't you think if someone else does it? I mean, the first person ever climbed, wouldn't you think to put some steps there? Kind of make life easy.
Or some hooks at least.
Which one is that, Steve?
So what is the highest mountain you ever climbed?
I don't know.
They all look high to me.
The longest route that I have climbed was 8 pitches, and it was almost 1,200 feet. rock
Wow.
climbing.
And,
Yeah.
And how long would it take you to climb it? I know it obviously depends on.
Well, I was climbing with 2 other people, so normally you climb with one person, but the guy wanted to bring his son along because he's working on his Boy Scout patch. And I think it took us maybe 3.5 hours.
Wow.
And then when you get to the top, you've got to come back down.
That's the easy bit.
Yeah, and for that route, we do. We come back down. I want to go home, Jackie.
You get all out there and you think of, why did I do that?
Have you ever got anywhere and got stuck and thought, oh crap?
Oh, give me a helicopter.
I don't remember. I don't think so. That would be an epic, and I would remember an epic.
Yeah,
So
I think
no.
you'd remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lavina, question: when you're coming down, do you actually climb down or do you rappel?
Well, it depends. If there's no trail, we will rappel.
If it's high enough, what you need to do is get
But a lot
parachute.
of places they have what they call walk-offs or hiking trails, so you can just hike right down.
Wow.
Hike down, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, mountain. Oh, I know. I think you touched on it a minute ago that every mountain has, like, different sort of difficulties, as it were, for easy to.
Yeah.
So, what do you choose? Do you choose an intermediate one, or do you go for the difficult one and that's it?
I choose the easiest, and I say I choose the funnest route. The route that's going to be fun, that's going to be enjoyable for my climbing partner or partners and I, and that we're going to get back home safely, and we can climb again. That's a good day. That's a good day of climbing.
Carolina says Lavina needs to add base jumping for a nice laugh.
Oh no, I actually skydive. I tried skydiving, and
Oh no.
it's
How was it like?
expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
I'm
expensive.
not sure about expensive, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, did you do it more than once?
Yeah, I actually wanted to become an instructor, and I was on my 5th jump or something like that. And you have to have so many hours and so many jumps. I had a flight book and everything, and I was like,
Little known fact: I go base jumping all the time. However, However, I need to add it's in a video game. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just
Enjoy the wingsuit, do you, Mark?
Marcus, you got to tell me about that. I want to see. I want
Sweet
to try that
smell.
out. I'll do base jumping with that. How's that?
yeah.
Elaine's joined us. She's in Budapest at the minute.
And it's her birthday.
Wow. And it's her birthday.
Yeah,
Oh,
happy
right.
birthday, Elaine.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Elaine.
birthday.
No, feliz
Keith said he's
cumpleaños.
done 18 jumps.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'll leave the drone to
Yeah.
fly it.
Yeah.
Well, it does
I've
look
only.
fun.
I think the highest I've skydived from was just under 15,000 feet, because you get up to a certain altitude and you need supplemental oxygen.
Oxygen. Yeah.
Well, I actually watched a video the other day of a couple who had actually gone to Florida and they did a skydive there, like in
Yeah,
tandem.
we got a lot of skydiving.
And
in
she passed out halfway down.
Oh god.
So
Caroline's
I was. I've been parasailing before in Key West. My wife and I went parasailing, and I
Oh,
just
fun
remember
that.
this one thing. I was way up there too. I mean,
Yeah.
they crank you way up there.
Yeah.
But I remember looking up, and there were just two little carabiners.
Yeah.
They were holding us in place in this harness, and I'm going, okay, what happens if that one breaks?
I'll tell you what,
well, that's why you have two, because it's redundant. See?
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Oh god, yeah.
One thing always looks fun. These little I don't know, that we've done with a big fan blade. We actually do skydiving, indoor skydiving. That always looks fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, in
You
the
can't really
tube.
hurt
The
yourself
wings
too
on
much
it.
doing that either.
Oh, I've seen that. I wanted to try that too.
Yeah, it looks fun. It is really fun. Right, okay. Let's move on to another video. We've got to show these videos. Yeah.
That was good.
News.
Well, that wasn't very long ago. That was only last month. Mm. It must be. It does look fun, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Those are my friends that I rock climb with.
it's nice to. So I'll take it as like a little group of people that you go climbing with. Like
Yeah, they're my tribe. That's what I.
You're right. Well, you put a link on it here. So, any questions? Anyone got any questions for Davina? Have I missed any?
I got a question. If you could fly anywhere in the world, where would you fly? If you could literally go anywhere.
Wherever the mountains are.
Iceland,
Ah,
Finland, Switzerland.
yeah.
So all these places have mountains, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny that.
Lovely.
Yeah,
I mean, if I could fly in the national parks here, I
oh yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, they're so
We should be
beautiful.
able to.
Is there any way you can actually get permission then, or is it just
No,
a no?
no, you cannot. And
Not
it's a
not
bummer.
even if you paid.
And you know, I'd be happy to pay. In other words, I wish that they had a permit system.
Yeah.
I understand why they don't want 1 million drones flying
Of
around
course.
national
Yeah,
parks.
yeah.
Totally get that. But we should have some opportunity, some avenue to allow us to fly at, respectfully at different
It's the
times.
same over here. I mean, obviously, we don't have anything like a national park, but we have sort of the National Trust, and it's exactly the same thing. I mean, but the National Trust, you could actually fly over it. What if you flew over the national? If you flew outside the national park and flew into it, would you just do in trouble?
That would be technically legal, Steve. However, I suspect that they still could find a reason to. For one thing, you have to be within visual line of sight, right?
Of course, yeah. And the national parks are not exactly like our national. Our parks are not that big. I mean, the national parks. I mean, they're just massive, aren't they? So, yeah.
Yeah, look at Tom. Jackie, did you see Tom's?
Yeah, he wants your autograph.
I was laughing at that. It says Lavina will be available for autographs at the upcoming Vegas show.
Yeah, nice plug.
What you need to do though, Tom, if you want autographs, Ravina will meet you up the top of a mountain. You've got to get up there to get them.
Yeah, you got to climb it.
You got to climb up there to get.
Well, yeah,
Up there,
that's
make camp at the top.
that's probably why my favorite place to climb. I mean, to fly a drone is up in the Spring Mountains here in Nevada, because I like to hike and rock climb anyway, and I'm up there. I'm actually acclimated to about 9,500 feet, and I like to hike up to that elevation. It's fun.
I mean, and
It's work, but it's fun.
And the thing is with the drone. I mean, the drone is actually sort of enlarged your hobby as a mountain climber, surely, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It's just added to the hobby, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Having a drone.
And you, as
Right.
you say, you use it as
Right. I mean, you can only get to so many places with a drone.
yeah.
Okay, but if you go in there, if you actually hike, you find the areas, a good place to launch that's clear, that's out of the way, that's off the trail like you're supposed to be, and not flying over sensitive areas like you're not supposed to be, then, I mean, the footage, you can get a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you've proved from your videos, they're just, I mean, obviously the subject is there, but obviously knowing how to capture that subject, you
Yes.
seem to have sort of nailed that one. I think in 11 months you've been flying, so
I told you.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone's going to believe only 11 months.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Right, how many time? Well, we'll watch one more video, and then it's that time of the day.
What?
What? Where are we going now?
Oh, it was the Thunderbirds.
Thunderbird? Yeah.
Marcus and
my
I did
God.
like that music. That was
Brilliantly
lovely.
captured.
Mm.
That's sad to see all the trees burnt.
It is sad. It's the first time. That was the first time that my husband and I have ever hiked to that area. Usually, the hiking club that I belong to hikes there 2, sometimes 3 times a year. But I don't. I didn't go to them every time when I want to go on that hike with them. I always have something else I have to do. But my husband and I went down there, and it was amazing. It was sad, but it was more beautiful. It was hopeful. There was a lot of hope. And my husband, by the way, is my visual observer. He's a good visual observer.
Good
Sometimes I
VO.
don't listen to him, but he's a good visual observer.
Tom put a note on here. He says, no,
Yeah.
that one.
Always
That one.
up the line
Get the right one. Where the snow sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
again.
that's on top of your head, Tom, that gray hair.
What grey hair? Grey hair.
I'm friends with Tom, so I can say that.
Anyway,
Right up on his face
moving on. It's that time again. What time is it?
Good time. Lavina, point up.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
It's my turn. Lady about 8 months pregnant on a bus. She noticed the man opposite her was smiling at her. She immediately moved to another seat. This time the smile turned into a grin. So she moved again. He seemed more amused. When on the 4th move, the man burst out laughing. She complained to the driver and had the man arrested. The case came up in court. The judge asked the man, he was about 20 years of age, what he had to say for himself, and Ram replied, "Well, Your Honour, it was like this. When the lady got on the bus, I couldn't help but notice her condition. She sat under a sweet sign that said, 'The double mint twins are coming,' and I grinned. Then she moved and sat under a sign that said, 'Logan's liniment will reduce the swelling,' and I had to smile. Then she placed herself under a deodorant sign that said, 'William's big stick did the trick,' and I could hardly. But Your Honour, when she moved for the 4th time and sat under the sign that said, 'Goodyear rubber could have prevented this accident,' I just lost it. He dismissed the case.
Terry's Joke of the Week.
There you go.
Oh, Terry.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that. Tell that one again next week, Terry.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got some serious videos to watch. Let's go.
No, I like that. That looked good.
There's some nice groove
Lovely.
in that music.
I can take the van there, Jackie.
Yeah, and there's no water, like Bud says. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
My idea of paradise.
yeah. Jackie doesn't like flying over water, did Jackie?
Don't like.
Well, more like the drone doesn't.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Actually, I don't like much like water.
Ravina has no fear. See, she has no fear at all, especially mountain climbing.
Oh, those
No,
guys.
I do. I have a fear. If I'm out hiking and I'm near a cliff, I get a little bit nervous because I'm not tied into the rope. The rope is a safety.
Of course,
Mhm.
yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, that's very true, I suppose. Yeah, it's sort of when you're sort of lashed to, does give you a bit of sort of comfort, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah. But they all looked as though they were really enjoying themselves.
I did.
And I think that looks good.
Mark said they all look nuts.
Yeah. Good fun.
Yeah, everybody's got their own hobbies and their own things.
Yeah, it's what makes the world interesting.
Indeed.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's like we were talking on about sort of jumping out of an aeroplane with a parachute. I mean, obviously, some people do it once and think never again. Other people think I want to do it again and again and again.
Mine was
Well,
underwater.
Yeah, and Terry was always underwater. Yeah.
Mine was.
Yeah, that would be my idea of hell.
Well,
Wonderful.
drag racing. People tell me I'm crazy for racing my car at 130 miles an hour.
But it's all about adrenaline. That's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, I mean,
I don't know about that. It's enjoying what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
but there's a certain amount of. I mean, Lavina, when you climb, you enjoy mountain climbing. I mean, is it an adrenaline rush for you? Is it?
no,
No.
It's just
No.
nice, isn't it? You
It's
climb
just-
up, you see the view.
it's very relaxing. It's good to be outdoors, and I get good views, and I'm spending time with people that I feel safe with. That because you literally have each other's lives in your hands because you're tied into each end of the rope. But and it's real. I think it's relaxing. That's
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I get your point completely. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. Well, let's watch the last video of the evening because
this is where I want to ice climb. This over here.
right.
I want to ice climb in there.
Good.
That was good again.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Sarah,
Well, what can I say? I mean, what a blast. I mean, we've had some.
Amazing channel.
Yeah,
Thank
what's
you.
got for tea
Probably-
tonight?
please.
What's for lunch?
Hi, Sarah.
Where's mine? I'll put
I
my
haven't
hand
even
out.
had any cheese today.
And then crisps with onion dip.
Crisps. Yeah.
Ooh. Mm.
Marcus, they're chips.
Already got onion on.
They're chips. I call them chips, but I was trying to be respectful, calling them crisps.
Have you got any cheese? Pass some and Jackie.
I
Yeah.
need some cheese.
I'll skip
Yeah.
the cheese. I'll skip
I've
the
got
No
a
cheese.
cheese sandwich before I go to
I'm the
bed.
same. I'm the same, Lavina. No cheese for me. No. Anyway, Lavina, thanks ever so much for joining us. It's been great. Your videos are great, and what you're doing
Thank
is
you.
great. Just keep on doing it,
Doing it.
and I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll come back again sometime.
Yeah,
And,
we've got to have you back on when you've done that as a
Lovely.
nice climb.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
Lavina.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You do like that, don't you?
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show. I'm sure I have. I know I have.
That's
And
been a good
all I
show.
can say is we'll see you again next week,
Next week.
as below,
Very, very soon.
and have a very good week all.
Thank you.
And
Bye bye.
thank you very much. And we'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.
Hasta